looks like you are dealing with quite the pendulum swing here. One way it is completely open and amazing. The other way it is scary and tumultuous. So I feel like there's a pendulum swinging back and forth. You don't really know what you're going to get. But I do see that half of that is golden energy here. There could be long-term positions that are opening up right now, satisfying work. Maybe you're thinking about how to invest long-term or what it would take. There could also be minerals of the earth coming up in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you could get some different minerals in your body, like a different salt or a different, I don't know, consult your physician, but you know the vibes. If something has been a little bit out of control, this is where you're revisiting that. And I think that you're realizing that there could have been karmic situations that you've experienced. And since you don't want to go through that anymore, you could be setting up boundaries right now, as well as nurturing yourself through that shift, through that change, or through that release. Now, I feel like there's harmony coming into your life now where disharmony, oh my gosh, it's like you're trying to get something done, then you stub your toe, and then you hit your elbow on something, and then you bump into the wall, and you drop a plate. And this is where the harmony comes back into your life. So things are moving more eloquently. So are you. Less tripping. There's recognition and reward here again. So I do see a spotlight energy coming on you. It looks like maybe you're taking a couple steps up, or you're coming up to the podium to speak. And it also seems like those long-term decisions that you're considering right now, there's a need to surpass or look past the explosive emotions that could be coming out right now. They're like, move past the emotions that you feel right now. Think about what's going to be in the future. So they want you to have like a longer sort of view of that. As far as other people are concerned, it looks like somebody's suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. And there could be a little bit of isolation or distance coming in here. If you've been waiting on an ex to call you, or somebody from the past, or something from the past to kind of pop back up, looks like there's a little bit of isolation going on there. Something is in the distance. Can I get advice here for Aries, please? One more. Remember who you are. And transition. I told you, you're going through a big transition right now. You're questing into the subconscious to make sure that you clean out all of the whole basement. Now, Spirit would like you to remember who you are, how you're adorned, what you've become, how you've become who you are right now, and giving that a lot of credit. And I also think the big shifts are happening right now in Pisces season for you. Now, this is quite the transition, but you are ready to mother and nurture yourself through it. Okay? Love you. Bye. Taurus, in the next 48 hours, it looks like you could be receiving an award. Winning money, payoff for effort. I feel like you're getting paid off for your efforts right now. You're finally getting some recognition that you damn well deserve. You are golden right now. This could be advancement in work as well, professional work or fame. Things could have been out of control here, or something in your life could feel out of control. And this is time to kind of like climb back up that spiral and see where it started. Don't allow yourself to spiral right now. And if you are going to spiral, go up. Go up and bigger. So I do see a lot of spiritual strength that you've gained here through, it's like wisdom seeking, or maybe your soul was seeking for wisdom, and I think you finally received it, and there's been this growth spurt in the spirit where you can handle more. Not everything triggers you the way it used to, whatever it was. I think that there's a new energy coming into you, coming out of you right now. That is material and spiritual prosperity. So a lot of spiritual stuff here. The physical aspects that you're dealing with right now seem to be referencing just the spiritual, not necessarily the physical. So if you're seeing something in your physical reality, it's a trigger or spark something within you so you can learn from that spiritual lesson. I think it's always like that. Some people may not believe it, but for sure it is right now. I also have a 6-9 here, so that could be Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, have one around you. I do feel like there's some sacrifices that we're going to end up making here, emotional sacrifices, and looking for the rainbow after the storm. As far as other people are concerned, you could have been dealing with some narcissistic energy here, egotistical opportunist with a fragile ego. I think that you could be cutting ties with this energy, or you already cut ties with this person, gained freedom. Maybe you were standing up for yourself in some way. You've awakened to how somebody was trying to make you a puppet or something. We're trying to treat you like one. I also feel like there's for other energy here that there's hopeful here, optimistic, inspired energy for more intimacy. Now, your advice is guard the nesting ground, and that's home base. What's most important to protect? That's what I feel like you're protecting now. And we also have light the candle of grace, and we had a candle at the bottom of the deck. This is literally requesting that you give yourself grace through the transformation that you're going through right now. Okay? Love you. Bye. Gemini, in the next 48 hours, it looks like you are noticing some fleeting emotions. We have the Moon card. You're maybe finding your true north right now, or your northern star, where you want to head towards. But I think that some emotions these days could have been fleeting. Like the good emotions come in and then they just kind of trickle out. And then the bad emotions come in and then they kind of trickle out. It's like a pendulum that's going back and forth and back and forth. And you could have had a tower moment that could have happened here. Maybe even a power play or a pull at power in some way, shape, or form. Unstable position, like maybe you were just in an unstable position and you knew like, oh, this could fall literally at like any time. Well, I am seeing finally a boost coming in your long-term decisions, or what you might want to have long-term. We have our goal-oriented energy here with solar plexus chakra, baby. You might want to wear some yellow or orange this week, but there's new goals opening up for you where you're like, oh my God, I really do want to do that. Or I'd love to see what that would look like in my life. And you're going for what it is that you want and you're ready for it. Now, of course, when that pendulum swings, right, on your own timing, and it's going to take a decision here on how far you're willing to go or how far you're willing to invest in yourself. There could be a feeling of lack of safety here with that root chakra inflamed, and you could be feeling like, should I invest in myself? Like, can I trust myself? Can I go through with this? Will it turn out the way I want it to? As far as other people are concerned, I think that maybe you're a little bit antisocial or separated right now, seeking harmony in some way, shape, or form. This could have to do with envious people. Ugh. Envy, competitive, resentful, discontent, and that actually came out with longing and family. So this person could have been like family. It looks like they want to reconnect with you in some way, or have a chat, or have a drink together, but they were envious, and I feel like that match has not gone out yet. And it's almost like they blew out yours, but theirs was on still. Like, I don't know. So your advice here, Gemini. Oh, wow, we have retract at the bottom of the deck. In other words, antisocial at the bottom. Just giving yourself some peace of mind. Laughter heals. There is a need to laugh. Maybe watching some comedy or talking to someone here that makes you laugh. And we've got... here's your do-over, so that you're getting a second chance at something right now. Maybe that's what's coming back around. Good luck. Love you. Cancer, in the next 48 hours, you could be receiving a gift, and this could be a monetary gift, a tangible gift, like a physical thing, like a couch, or like a windfall in some way, shape, or form. Sudden windfall, generosity, giving and receiving, financial support, work surprise, and vacation. Now, I do want to say that right now, aside from the gift, it looks like you could be diving deeper into study or learning something. And books are getting the gears moving right now. They're making things move, making things active in the mind in a more positive way. And I think we need to I don't want to say keep the mind busy, but keep it busy with the right things. In other words, I've got clover and gold. I think we're getting a lucky strike on something where you could have a lot of luck in a certain direction. If you've been feeling trapped in fear, nervous, or like kind of anxiety even, this is like worry, stress, what about this, what if that, what stuff like that. Spirit is bringing in harmony here for you. How are they bringing in harmony? By clarifying the situation. They're having you see it in a different way. So, because it's like, it's easy to look at a situation and think the worst of it, and then your whole day's ruined. And that even longer even. But this is where the perspective shift is offering you the ability to have more faith in the process, is what it seems like. I also have somebody from the past that, I know I hate to say this, guys, I'm sorry, but I have somebody from the past that could be coming back around. A person, place, thing, a job, what have you, a situation or situationship. It's definitely coming back in. I do feel like you guys were two different people. There's like this sort of love offering opening here. Once again, their sleeves are different colors, so are theirs. So this is another ride through, so that'll be up to you if you want another ride through. I think that you guys, let me get advice for Cancer, please. I think you guys are also focusing on long-term goals, long-term success, like what's going to come down the line here. And you're not afraid to take, wow, you're not afraid to take your time. You're not afraid to move slowly towards something. But it's almost like because you're not afraid to move slowly towards something and like, you know, kind of check along, this is where Spirit like puts a water slide in front of you, or like a soap slide, and you just shoop, you just kind of bolt off. Spirit says to embrace, I couldn't even say it, child. Oh my God. Embrace effortlessness. And honor your body as a friend. So I do see a lot of the advice is to focus on the physical body now and let things be a little bit more effortless. This is how we're going to create harmony. As far as other people are concerned here, there's a lot of laughter going on, maybe with family, something along those lines. However, I do feel like you could be antisocial from people for the moment, just focusing on your possibilities. Leo, in the next 48 hours, it looks like you are rising above big issues here, even small ones too. It seems like there could have been a rough patch here for a little bit or for a while. And I think that this is where you're like unearthing something, because all the cards that we got for you are literally chakras over here. We got 3 chakras and the 7th one. So we start with the 7th, end with the 7th. And there's some awareness that you're getting right now over goal-oriented energy that you have or haven't had, especially now that Mars has gone direct. There could be more energy behind like wanting to achieve goals, wanting to do more. This is connection to Spirit as well. Like, how well are you connected with God? How much do you trust the voice that you hear? That's where that's coming in, and you're getting this clear picture like, oh, that's why I wasn't going after my dreams. That's why I kept stopping myself. That's why I kept choosing shitty relationships. And as much as we want to blame the world, we have our own part to take in our own segment of the situation. So since we can't change what we can't control, or we can't control certain things, we can control ourselves. So we look for a solution where we can find it. And I see you making adjustments on self. Now that you're aware of maybe what was keeping you there or what was happening, there's in other people's energy, we have masculine energy. Authority, discipline, father figure, he's fine. And Two-Face, double cheater, weird, double life, cheater, backstabber. And this could have a lot to do with this energy. Like maybe you had a masculine in your life, like your father, or like a brother or uncle or a partner or what have you, even a best friend that was like this. And this is where Spirit's like, we need to recharge, babe. We need to let go. We need to clear our mind. This is ridiculous. You can't keep holding on to like what this person did to you. What we can do is look at ourselves and how we went that far, how we allowed it to go that far, how we chose that without guilt or shame for yourself. That's where you're really like, oh, okay, well, I just won't do that. I won't do that again. And if anything, you'll feel more safe eliminating what is causing it in the first place. Your advice here is to navigate with flow. In other words, no, there's not too much pushing here. And since they're telling you to go with the flow, this could be one of those moments where, and it's hard to tell, but I feel like it is in this one, where like you're trying to go a certain direction, you stub your toe, and then you pull your shirt on the door handle. Oh, I hate that. And like you drop a dish, whatever. And it's like, what the heck? Like, why is this happening? I feel like that's out of flow. And when you are in flow, it's like everything is serendipitous, everything is harmonious, and it's nice. Also, Spirit says, remember who you are. And look how beautiful she is. Oh, okay. That's for you. Love you. Bye. Virgo, in the next 48 hours, it looks like you are taking really good care of your little eggs. And this could be a nest egg, savings, an idea that you've got going on where you're maybe not really ready to share it yet. I do think it's a good idea to also keep it in the egg until it's completely cracked, cooked, and ready to eat, baby. Starting over, saving up resources, nest egg. Healthcare could be coming into significance for you right now. New opportunities in some way, shape, or form, and insurance as well, or even thoughts about insurance or how insured you are right now and how assured you feel. I've got Nugget, which is a small increase that's coming in, and I think it's for that specific idea or that that nest egg you've got going on here. I think there could be a lot of learning. If you want to get your gears moving, if you're feeling like bored or stagnant or something, Spirit says in order to get your gears moving, read a book, open up your mind to other people's lives or what their experience could be, something like that. That's going to seal the deal for you. Life purpose is coming into focus now. That's kind of huge. And it does feel like there's spiritual wealth that's coming in. And that's also getting played over here in your cards with spiritual strength. Literally. So now you're receiving wealth from that strength. You're also being guided right now. So if you feel like, I don't know why I just feel like doing this, or I don't know why I just don't feel like doing that, listen to that, because it's guidance that's leading you towards being on a better path. And it's not like you're not on a good path right now. It's that if it can be 100% instead of 72%, I'll take the 100, especially if there's a choice. Like what? So they're trying to get you to a higher state of elevation here with victory and success. So they could be, you could be receiving some wins, easy wins for you, and you could be feeling like you're in the spotlight. But once again, she's even holding that light like super gentle, like, oh, I don't want to break you. And I think that maybe there's a need to hold yourself like that right now through the changes that are happening. As far as other people are concerned, you could have somebody around you that's having an epiphany or realize something through self-reflection, especially if they've been stagnant or salty. Maybe there was a dead zone going in. There's an epiphany around you here. That should actually let you know that there's an epiphany coming your way as well. All right. Do we have any advice here for Virgo, please? Advice for Virgo. Quest into the subconscious. It is Pisces season, babe. And we also have beware of the shame creature. So don't let yourself get shamed. It's hard to hold a nest egg or hold an idea or something that you want to bring to fruition and not have any like outside support. So there's a need to rely on the inner support here. Quest into the subconscious is what's necessary now. Okay, love you. Bye. Libra, in the next 48 hours, you are coming into a place of power. And it's a power that you asked for. It's something that you wanted. It's something that you've already manifested. And it's happening now and you're stepping into the power. However, it could be like a lot of stuff needs to be removed in order for us to have the aesthetic that we want or the life that we want, or to be able to have space for what's coming in next. So that's definitely big here. It says it could have been a little bit of a rough patch getting up here, like getting to your place of power. You could be going through the rough patch right now. If you are, you're almost there, babe. You're literally, when you get to the other side, you're going to be crowned, literally with a crown. You're going to be adorned with ornaments. It's like maybe somebody will gift you a necklace or a ring or something, or a bracelet. Excuse me. So yeah, that looks really good. I feel like extra money's coming in for you guys once this is released. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. However, I do see one coming back from the past again here for you. But it could be a certain way of talking to yourself, a certain things that you believe about yourself, that you've held on to your little Christmas tree as ornaments, when in reality, it's like, is that even true? Like my teacher telling me that I was dumb in 3rd grade. Was that really true? Like, was she just having a bad day and took it out on like some poor kid? Probably. So there's no need to hold so much weight into that. I think that you're becoming more weightless. And because of that, oh my God, that's crazy. I've got the Treasure and the Anchor was right below it at the bottom of the deck. And it just feels like you'll be able to anchor yourself down into something a lot more clear. So Spirit's like, even if not, they want you to be able to express yourself through silence with yourself. There's a lot of things that I see us getting rid of right now, babe. A lot of sacrifice that's coming through. Could be old emotions, something like that. Oh. So for other people, we actually have, I was going to say nostalgia, but I think it says it. I don't know. Yeah, it does on this one. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia, longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. I don't know, babe. What's the advice here, Spirit? Somebody's thinking about you. Somebody's wanting to reach out. Beware of the shame creature. Oh, baby, I love your way every day. Ugh. I'm not a big toad person. Beware the shame creature. So don't let yourself shame yourself. And that, oh my goodness, if you're coming into a place of power and you can't step into that power unless you release the shame or the guilt that you've been hosting within yourself, it's too heavy, dude. That's what needs to be released. And I think that you're doing that now. It's like, yeah, I made that decision, so what? And now what? Like, let's move on. They also are saying here, bloom in the mud. So if you do feel like you're in the mud right now, don't worry, you are about to bloom. Scorpio, in the next 48 hours, it looks like you're receiving new tools and a little golden nugget or multiple. Cutlery, business tools, needing more money, living well. So it feels like right now you could be acquiring more tools to make more money. Maybe you're fulfilled with what you have, but you're like, I would like to be in a higher tax bracket, or I would like to actually finally accomplish this. Because goals can either, be pushed for and gone after, or you can outgrow them and simply just never pay enough attention to them. And this is where I feel like the golden nugget is coming in. Small increase, valuable info, honest assessment. Ooh, assessment. I didn't mean to say it like that. But honest assessment, fresh start, steady work, career building. So this is like building something long term, and it's like nugget by nugget that you're doing it right now. I think that you've gone through quite a spiritual awakening to where your spirit feels awake. It feels more part of your life now than maybe it ever has. And I also see that you're able to overcome more, and maybe not so much bothers you or makes you emotional or triggers you in any way, shape, or form. Like you've grown so much from that space, and it feels like it was pretty low here too. Like you were avoiding confrontation or avoiding communication in some way, shape, or form, even knowing that it was the key. You're like, no, I don't want it. This could have to do with addictions, and you can be addiction to a certain kind of sadness. So this is where that's releasing. I think your heart is coming back online, and before you're able to fly off like a beautiful butterfly that you are, you have to like spread your wings first and give yourself some time for the wings to dry. And that's what it looks like here with the shadow period. So there could be a little need of silence and seclusion a little bit, where you're able to kind of reflect on the changes that have happened, see what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. I do see that the energy around you could be a little psychopath, like a psychopath. Oh my gosh, what? Anyway, abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. So we are in unpredictable times, are we not? So it's kind of like expect the unexpected, make plans, plan to change your plans, but it feels like there's energy around you that's trying to make you confused or perplexed or confused and puzzled. We also have feminine energy out here, gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. This could be a mother figure. Maybe you're stepping more into feminine energy, where you're like, maybe I don't have to be so like pushy, or maybe I don't have to do this like this. So you're readjusting some ways that you do stuff as well because of this. So wow, we have beginnings at the bottom of the deck. I think the egg is already cracked here. So whatever idea is supposed to come in or what have you, like that's already cracking. It's already in you in some way, shape, or form. Let yourself be carried and conjure the magic. Conjure the magic on this journey, especially where you're like, I don't know what the hell's going on, and I don't know what the hell to do next, but I'm going, I guess. This is where it's like, still enjoy that process of not knowing, and the process of, I have come this far, I've already done that, I do know that, but I don't know what's coming next. This is where the trust in the process comes in. Okay, love you, bye. Sagittarius, in the next 48 hours, it looks like you're finally letting something go. It's finally removing itself, whether it looks like it was a bad investment. The bad investment could have been energetic, financial, with a job, with friends, with a relationship, with anything. But I think that after this is gone, you feel like light as a feather. There's a big old weight that's just been removed from your back here. I think you're stepping into a big area of abundance in your life right now. It seems like your workload is about to get a lot lighter. The way you carry yourself is about to get a lot lighter. There is some wishful thinking here that's coming out in your cards. Let's see what that's about. First, we've got harmony. We've got a lot of love through partnerships here. I also think that you're harmonizing better with those around you, with the energy around you. It's probably because you ended that bad deal. You're like, I'm done. And now that you did, you're solidifying this decision down to the root chakra, down to the roots. So we're not just treating the symptoms, baby. We're getting down to the reason why all of this is happening. And I think that you're like going into this golden era. It's like you're glowy, you're glowing. Spirit saying stand your ground on this new light that you feel and this new lightness. That's crazy. Light and like feeling light. Other people around you could be in isolation, or they could be acting childish, or you could have people around you that are like a big teddy bear. However, there is some wishful thinking here. I've got feminine energy coming through. She's pregnant as well, so I don't know what's going on there. Take it as it resonates, but somebody might be wanting a second chance with you here. What's the advice here for Sag? And lightness that you're experiencing right now is opening you up, and your advice is literally to play. They want you to play. They want you to have fun. Oh, I left a chip. And they want you to conjure the magic, bringing magic back into your world in some way, shape, or form, playing, making cool candies, eating cool candies, doing something that you enjoy doing. And when you get afraid of something, Spirit says, invite your monster to tea. Drink tea with it, face it, see why it's there and what we can do about it. This is beautiful. Love you. Bye. Capricorn, in the next 48 hours, you may want a little bit of solitude or to keep to yourself. Maybe you just want a little bit more energy based on yourself here. I think that there's a big power play that's happening right now. It's almost like who stands taller, who stands, I don't know, something like that. I do see you getting an award in this area. However, it is the Tower card, and there could just be a big change or a shift that happens here. Maybe even just a scare, like a shaking of where you are. You're like, whoa, what the? So it's like to wake you up or something. You're receiving an award, winning money, payoff for effort. Ooh, I like that. Recognition, advancement, professional work, and fame, period. Well deserved, thank you. But it does seem like something like that's coming in. And we also have the Devil here, which is your card usually, and he's pushing away the throat chakra, which is that blue one, and he's pushing away knowing that it's the communication is key. So there's like this temptation to not want to speak, or a temptation to not want to know the truth or hear the truth. We even have blocked over here. There's like this energy of pushing something away, and if it's a truth, I think we've marinated on things long enough, and now it's time to something's going to spark, in other words, here, Capricorn. And it does seem like it's coming through communication or truth or something like that. It feels like there was stress about it, solitude about it, and now I think that we're finally breaking through. Other people around you or other energies around you could be very thrill seeking. Continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. So, and this is actually an addiction card as well. So you could be dealing with yourself or someone else who is dealing with an addiction. This could be a family member for some of you guys. You could have called them. They could have called you. Somebody could have called them a psychopath, something like that. But it does feel like somebody's abusing something, and it feels like it's a little bit too much. So whether that's bad decisions, addictions, continuous cycles, being spicy and thrilling or whatever, trying to do something behind somebody else's back, I feel like that energy is being blocked from your life now. Let me get your advice. Advice for Capricorn, please. Oh, dang. Okay, period. So first we have invite your monster to tea. That's crazy. It's like, okay, let me sit down with my biggest fear and face it. And it says bravely go. Good luck, Capricorn. Love you. Bye. Aquarius, in the next 48 hours, you are going to be seeing what's truly gold in your life and where the gold resides within you. You're like, dang, I am valuable. Like, you're finding many more reasons on why you're valuable to yourself, right? But also to the outside world, to your community, to your like immediate people too. Wings, rising above money issues, taking off, profit, spiritual work, life, purpose, and mission. So it does feel like you're rising above situations, issues, difficulties, and you're focused on what's most important here. I do want to say that there's some quicker movement happening for you now in some manifestations that you've been requesting or asking for. There's also some new beginnings happening here as well. There's a passion ignited that's being sparked right now, as well as like a new maybe financial opportunity or direction to go into. The accelerated motion is actually an offer, or it's something that maybe like sparks your emotion. It makes you feel something, that's for sure. That's for sure. Even it's like emotion, but it's also fire and passion. It seems like somebody around you could be masked, hiding, concealing, deception, and you could be figuring out who that person is. Maybe they're an opportunist. Maybe they're somebody who is never really happy with what they have, something along those lines. Oh, let me get your advice here. So with masked, we also have nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back, and antisocial. So it does feel like maybe you're kind of blocking out the outside world right now and just focusing on yourself and like nurturing yourself through something or for something. What's the advice for Aquarius, please? Dang, guard the nesting ground. So that's another card that's indicating like taking care of home, taking care of self, taking care of what needs to be, like what's important. What's the goal, baby? Hello? Listen to the little creature in your belly. Some of you guys could be actually having belly issues or like tummy aches. And this is where Spirit's like, I'm trying to tell you something through here. Like if you get butterflies or if you get triggered or something happens and you feel weird, listen to me. So listen to the little creature in your belly. Okay, love you, bye. Pisces, happy birthday. In the next 48 hours, you are going to be lucky. We've got Clover, lucky break, gamble, good fortune, chance, finances, outdoors, risky business, and surprises. And we also have the butterfly with sudden change. There's a lot of big changes that we kind of notice that have already happened, usually around our birthday or right before our birthday. And right now, it seems like something that you're experiencing right now could be temporary, or something that you're thinking about like as temporary could be lucky for you right now. Now, I also see you gaining some sort of awareness and clarity as well. There's a big connection to purple here. I love that. I also think that there's big connection to spirit right now too. You might be getting like extra signs right now, like surpassing angel numbers. Like this is bigger. You're getting some new tools to work with here, and that might be what's enticing you to go towards what it is that you want. Now, I do think that somebody is longing for you. Ooh, missing you. Let's talk reunion. So somebody could be calling you for your birthday or connecting with you throughout this season, and it does look like somebody's missing you for sure. I also think that there could be some paranoid energy around you as well. So just take caution of insecure people. Being guarded is good. Being masked is different. Know the difference, Pisces, because being guarded is one thing, but being masked is something else. So yeah. And your advice, Spirit says, here's your do-over. So you could be getting another chance at something, another shot, or trying to take a chance on a direction that you've already gone down before. And they're also saying, welcome the unwelcome and remembering the bones. So the bare basics of a situation or experience is what should be thought about here. Welcome the unwelcome. That could be thoughts and ideas that are coming in here too. It's going to show you what you need to see. So I would be open.